welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is Alex, and today is our ultimate 24 hours in New York City. Alex and I only have one day left in New York, and we want to make it count. So we've compiled a list of everything we feel like doing today. From the sights to the sports to the food, welcome to our ultimate 24 hours in New York City. I am so excited to be trying a new bagel place today. We've got ourselves a bagel and a cup of joe, which in my opinion is the best way to start a day in New York. Alex and I always go into these bagel shops with the intention of sharing a bagel, but we can never agree on the filling.
We never agree. She never wants meat in hers.
I never
Bacon,
want meat.
cheddar and scallion.
Bacon, cheddar and scallion for Al on sesame. I've also gone for sesame but with scallion cream cheese, so minus the pig. Put my coffee down so I could try this for you guys. I'm so excited. Every bagel place has its own sort of, it's surprising how different they are, its own unique taste. So I'm really excited to try this one. I have the feeling, just touching it now, I'm getting pretty good at judging my bagels just on face value. And this one feels like it's gonna have that nice like pull and tear and chew to it, like very, very satisfying. Very chewy. Okay. I'm gonna say it. This is the best one I've had yet.
Really?
Yes, hands down. It's not overly bready, it's not dry, it's chewy, it's got a good ratio of cream cheese to bread. This is a 10 out of 10 from Emma. Although walking around the streets of New York is our preferred way of getting around, it's not always the most convenient. What is convenient is the metro system here. It is cheap and easy to get around all over the city.
And we have come to this hidden gem, which is surprisingly right in the middle of Manhattan. It's called Central Park, and it's this huge park.
Never heard of it? The first time we came to New York, it was summertime, and of course we visited Central Park then, and that was a really nice welcome escape from the heat because you have a lot of tree coverage, a lot of shade. And we've come back again for the second time, but this time in autumn. So we're surrounded by all these beautiful yellows and oranges and reds, but you still have that iconic skyline in the background. Now that we've worked up an appetite walking around Central Park, I know Al is super excited for what's coming next, one of his favorite food places in New York City.
You cannot have an ultimate day in New York and not get a slice of pizza. Now, luckily for everyone at home, over the last 2 trips to New York, I have tested every single slice of pizza that they have in New York, and there is one that stands out by far as the absolute best. Usually the New York style is really thin, which is my personal favorite, but when it comes to the best one here, it's not. It's a thicker slice. Oh my god. The Prince Street pepperoni slice. I still can't believe this is my favorite slice here in New York, because look how thick, and this is a really messy eat.
That is so thick. I'm so surprised you like that.
Underneath is quite like hard and crispy. Inside is like soft and doughy. Then you've got just thick clumps of cheese, marinara sauce, and then the real winner are these tiny little pepperoni slices.
Little nuggets of joy.
You're doing a huge disservice to yourself and to New York City if you do not come and grab one of these slices. Now, there's no way it's going to look good as I eat it.
That is digging. It looks so saucy. Like super saucy.
Everything about it is perfect. Oh my god.
I wish you looked at me the way you look at that pizza.
I recommend shaving your beard before you eat one of these. Oh.
The food catcher.
Prince Street Pizza is in Manhattan, and there is pretty much always a huge queue these days.
Especially at lunchtime.
Yeah, so today it took quite a while just to get a slice. Last time we came here a few years ago, it wasn't that popular at the time, and I think it's blown up since then. Finally, I just want to show something that I think is quite interesting, and the difference between America and the UK is that they have Coca-Cola here, like you would expect, being an American company, but people were always asking for Mexican Coke, and I was so intrigued, what is Mexican Coke? This is apparently Mexican Coke. And what's really funny to me is this is literally just Coke. It just happens that in America they have corn syrup in their Coca-Cola.
We don't have corn syrup in ours,
Yeah.
right?
So in England we have these things called food regulations, which we follow. And corn syrup doesn't get into our food regulations, so when we have Coke, we always have Mexican Coke, but we just call it Coke.
You know there's corn syrup in the pizza, right?
Really?
No, I'm just
Oh, I imagine there is. Like, I would be all for corn syrup if that was the case.
Everyone knows that when you're on vacation, calories don't count. And also, if you're in New York and you're not eating everything in sight, you are definitely doing something wrong. So I couldn't say no to a glazed donut. We just stopped at some random place called the Doughnut Project, right near Central Park. And these bad boys were staring at me through the window. They're almost the size of my face. You don't get donuts like this in England. I am beyond excited to try. Oh my goodness. Beyond sugary. The ultimate day for many people would involve some kind of watching sports, and for us that sport is football, and more specifically Liverpool Football Club. We have come to Carraghers, which is the bar behind me, which is the Liverpool bar in NYC, to go and watch a match. That we made it to Carraghers and we managed to squeeze it into our ultimate day in New York. Going there is an absolute must for any Liverpool fans visiting New York City. And watching the live game has actually got Alex and I in the mood to watch a live sports game. So we've decided to go tonight to go and watch a live ice hockey match. The game is at the Barclays Center, which is over back in Brooklyn. So we decided what better way to head over to Brooklyn than to have a little stroll along the Brooklyn Bridge at night with this fantastic view of Manhattan on the other side. Just got back to Brooklyn. Mark's managed to wangle us some free tickets, so we are on our way to watch real live ice hockey.
Who are we watching play?
We're watching the New York.
Oh shit, it's too dark. It's too dark. The Islanders.
So it's the Islanders versus the Ottawa Senators.
Make some noise. It's time for the t-shirt toss, presented by Joey the Financial Credit Union.
It's time for the t-shirt toss! They are stuffing t-shirts into blasters and firing them into the crowd.
Where?
Well, that was an experience. I could officially say that I've been to an ice hockey match or game. What do you call it, a game or a match? There were quite a few things that we found odd, to say the least.
It was very American.
Yes, whatever that may mean. There was a lot of like, we noticed when we went to watch the LA Dodgers play a couple of years ago in California, they had a chant that went, "Let's go Dodgers, let's go." Apparently that chant is the same for every sport and every team in the whole of America. So it's very easy to learn the songs.
But then also when they scored, everyone was just shouting yes for some reason.
That was the best bit!
Not even yeah, but yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it was
yes.
very, like, a determined, like, yes. It was fascinating.
Oh, and we saw a fight.
And we saw a fight.
Which we didn't catch
see a
on
fight.
camera, but
Yeah.
there was a punch thrown in the face.
There was a punch to the face for sure. There was a lot of kerfuffle in the corner and the refs broke it off. I say refs because there's more than one. There was, what, 3 or 4 on there on such a small bit of ice? I guess it's very fast paced, so they have to have refs in all corners. But anyway, as weird as it was also highly entertaining for the fact that it was so different and so weird. So I definitely recommend going to a foreign sports game when you're abroad. So in our ultimate New York City day, we have had bagels, we've had pizza, and we've had donuts. There's just one thing missing, and that's meat.
The final part of the day, very American, and it's just loads of meat with this Texas barbecue grill. Oh, look at this. All day we've been getting food on the street, we've been moving, there's lots to see and do, but finally we can rest after watching the hockey match. I have gone for ribs and brisket, and look at this meat, like it's falling apart. Oh my god.
Okay, that does look pretty legit.
Some good mash and gravy. Oh, wow, look at the ribs as well. Can you see the colour on that?
This old guy empty. It's got to be in the 70s.
I don't usually like ribs very much because it resembles the animal too much. I mean, I still don't love it to look at, but I felt I had to get ribs while I'm out here. Oh, oh, it melts in the mouth. I genuinely would like this if in England we had ribs like this. Cue the comments. Of course we've got ribs like this. I've never had them. And the final thing that I want to try is this yellow slab of cornbread. What is it?
I remember
Bread, bacon,
having
corn?
cornbread in my childhood. It is essentially bread made out of corn, and it's kind of sweet as well.
How do you eat it?
Just
Like
a
that?
bite of it, I guess.
I mean, it's alright, but it's a bit sweet.
Yeah.
Like a little cake. Can you leave in the comments, why is this here? Like, I mean, it's nice, but what's its role in all this? If I dip that in the gravy, is that bad? This wraps up our ultimate day in New York, and when we say ultimate day, it's just kind of what we wanted to do today.
Yeah.
So, New York is such a great city, there is so much to do, so you can have your ultimate day every day.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified of our future USA series that is coming very soon. And also leave us a comment and let us know what you would include in your ultimate day in New York.
And for the last time in New York, for the time being, thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and beans out!